Hello, beautiful souls. This is Yami, and you're watching Alchemistic Healing. I am making a video today. I haven't made one in a while. And there's been a lot going on for me personally with trying to do school online, which isn't fun for anyone, and work, and just family life and responsibilities. And please do leave a comment below or a thumbs up, subscribe, message me. If these videos are something that are serving you, if these videos are something that you look forward to, please do leave that down below, because that really helps keep me, inspired and motivated to keep uploading. This last week and a half to 2 weeks have been intense for many of us. My heart and thoughts are with the people of Armenia. There's still so much happening in the world. If you're an empath or just even remotely empathetic and compassionate, that can really feel heavy in our hearts. There's still all of the issues here in the US. The Black Lives Matter movement, still strong, also in our hearts and our minds. All the horrible things going on with children, men and women being oppressed, controlled, tortured, killed, discriminated against, or violated against in any way all around the world. So now, while all of this is happening, and we are impacted by that on many levels, many of us might sit and ask, what can we do? What can I personally do to help? Or is there anything that I can do? What can be done about all these horrible things? And sorry, I wrote something down here. Let me see. So back to what I was saying, all of these rights and all of these things that in reality, let's use Armenia as an example, that these people are fighting for the things that are sacred to them, right? The things that are sacred to them, their land, their culture, their language, their music, their heritage, their history, their identity, etc., etc. And that has been happening for thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of years. That it seems like it's never ending. That people are simply trying to protect and fight for the things that are sacred to them. Their resources, the people they love, the places they love. So if we can go into that on an individual basis, what is sacred to you as an individual? And without judgment, because that's going to look different for everyone, right? Everyone is going to have a different meaning for what is sacred to them. But that within that, you find the things to wake up for, the things to stand up for, the things to speak up for, and really, that's what I strive to do with this channel, with my messages, that they may raise you up, and that I hope that in the coming weeks, that we could all be raising up one another, raising up each other, raising up a stranger, and that in itself could have a trickling effect towards what you can do. What you can do doesn't have to be so massive. It can be, if you have the resources, the time, the tools. But if you do not, and you're barely hanging on, psychologically, mentally, emotionally, financially, whatever, if it feels like your world in itself is falling apart and you're wondering what can you do, reach out to someone. Maybe they can help you. Maybe they can help lift you up. So one of the things that was shared to me tying into this was the message that kind of came in that ties into the sacred and the what you can do part, right? And the things that I share here, you know, it's my own personal narrative, my own personal opinion, and it's just my experience of it, right? And I don't share it so that you can take it on to be your own. I share it so that maybe you can find some insight or something in it that speaks to you. So with the things that I share, obviously, you know, it's been things that I've experienced in my own life, but then also I receive a lot of information, you know, from higher source, from higher self, whatever you want to call it, that kind of infuse the messages in these videos. And that speak of things that sometimes seem out of reach to us, either emotionally or psychologically, you know, because that's just the humanness in us. That's just the human part, the ego, the mind, whatever you want to call it. But really what Source, you know, is trying to share, the message that I received is to keep in mind, right, that we're all trying to fight for these things, and rightfully so. Okay, you know, and that's gonna look different for everyone, and that's fine. But the one uniting thing, you know, it's like people have always kind of spoken of prophecies, or, you know, if you think back like to the year 2000, right? None of us, myself included, I never thought 2020 would be like this. You know, I thought when I was a child, 2020 there'd be flying cars or something, right? But instead of, you know, thinking of what could happen, what could be, how is this all going to end, you know, that when I was meditating, you know, the greatest thing that came in is let us all, you know, kind of manifest, foretell, you know, let us all create a prophecy with our actions, with our thoughts, with our words. Let us manifest something different. Let us manifest what we intend for our cities, for our homes, for our neighborhoods, for our families, for our world. And let us envision that if we can be of assistance to just one other person, right? Be of assistance to each other, to someone else, that in itself is helping to heal the situation, that it can help to heal any situation. I'm hoping that this channel can be that space for some of you, right? Let us carry the inner knowing and trust that we have been preparing for all of this, that we have been preparing for everything that's taking place, that our individual lives have been preparing us for this time and place, for the now. And that together we can conquer this, that together we can overcome, that together we can transform all the things that we are currently experiencing, the things that we do not buy into, the things that we do not agree to, the things that do not feel true in our hearts. May we all come together, both individually and collectively. Again, please subscribe, leave a comment, thumbs up, whatever. I love you all. I'm always sending you love and light and healing. I'm going to try to do another video. If you found the energy healing portion of the previous video helpful, please let me know, because I have been thinking of doing a video where it's just kind of like a meditation and energy healing. Anyhow, for today, that is all. I love you very, very much. Take care of yourselves. Love and light. This is Yami. Bye-bye.